Yeah, so I think successful partnerships are, have a couple of, I would say, guiding principles that are critical. First and foremost is, if you're working with the government, you've got to make sure that the government is invested in this partnership. If you're trying to sell a product to the government that a government doesn't want to buy, it's just going to be hard for them to own it. So I think you want to ensure that government owns the partnership, owns the project, owns the change process, however long it may take. And I think that's critical. That's one. I think the second is to see the track record that governments typically have in working with the NGO sector. If you study any state, you'll see state governments having partnered with NGOs. You'll have seen the duration for which these partnerships have existed. You'll see the track record, whether they've been successful or they've just run as NGO programs. I think you want to study that before you go into any state to see whether an NGO partnership with the state government is actually fructified into something meaningful or not. That's the second thing. I think the third thing is critical in co-creating a solution. Very often you'll see NGOs will come in with a predetermined service offering or a predetermined product that they're trying to sell to a government. I think that's, in our experience, I'm not sure that that's the best way to approach a government partnership. I think if you co-create solutions based on agreed upon problems, they're likely to succeed. Where the government firstly owns the problem, but secondly also owns the solution as much as an NGO partner does. So you're drawing up a vision, you're drawing up a roadmap, you're drawing up the approaches to resolving that problem. You're also defining how long it might take to actually resolve this problem. And then you forge the alliance, right, and sign your MOUs and what have you. So I think these three for me are very critical in determining success. I think the fourth thing I may add is ensuring that the government and the NGO partners have a very clearly laid out monitoring plan, to firstly align what the key performance indicators of the project are. Agree on how they will be measured, at what frequency they'll be measured, who will measure them, and then to make sure that these are tracked regularly, they're looked at, action is taken upon them, and so on and so forth. So these would be my top 4 sort of criteria for successful partnerships.